Hello. I don't even know how to start a video like this. This is probably the most ridiculous thing that I've ever done in my entire life. Oh, I should change that slightly better. So I'm gonna switch it up this week a little bit and succeed or fail. So let's reveal what I'm doing then. Oh. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be turning myself into Dany Devito. Well, I was thinking to myself, what would be the most ridiculous transformation I could do? And Dany Devito was the one that came up. So I suppose without further ado, let's just start and get into this. Okay, so to start off, you will be needing a bald cap. I made this bald cap myself, and if you want to learn how to make a bald cap, then you can go over to my Patreon and you can in the tutorial there. So for those that don't know, Patreon is a site that you can go on and support fellow artists such as myself and give like £3 or £5, and in return you get all types of exclusive content. Right, let's see how that looks. Good start. Right, so once you've got your bald cap on, you're gonna need to get your Prozaid or spirit gum, and just like the latex prosthetics, it's pretty much the same deal where you have to kind of just take your time with it and make sure that each individual bit of the latex piece is glued down correctly. I'm not gonna lie, bald caps is one of these things that even I'm still struggling with like 4 years later, and it's not easy, but I think that this is generally the good way. This is a decent way of getting it down. Also, if you actually have hair, it's probably a good idea to wet it and forget it. No, it's a good idea to wet it and then like gel it down so you don't have any like bumps. But because I don't really have hair right now, because I shaved it all off because I'm one of those gays in quarantine that did that. Yeah, so I don't really need to do that. There's a wee bit of a wrinkle. Okay, so that's that, I suppose. The back always feels like it's about to pop off, but the things we do for art. Next up, I suppose what we should be doing is setting all of this with some powder to make sure that none of this is shiny. Because like a lot of the time what happens when you put down latex prosthetics is that the Prozaid or the glue that you've used to glue it down, often like dries quite shiny. So I suppose it's kind of important to make sure that doesn't happen. And then after that, I suppose we should get on to painting. Wow, I sound so sure of myself. You can also see how much this is like flaking off of the back. Right, come on guys, work with me. Stop being a dick. Should I even prime my face for this? But yeah, I suppose I should just get a base color down. Also, if you're doing this at home, I would also recommend to do re-stamping motions, because you don't want to really tug this around very much. Also, like whenever I use like bald caps, I've never actually used tried to paint a bald cap as if it's like skin color. Like it's always like a ridiculous like other color, like yellow or blue. I've heard quite often that you're supposed to like lay down like a base layer of like red, but I suppose that's not happening today. I don't know, I don't want to make another bald cap, so I have this one, and hopefully the detail that we put on it later on today will make up for that. I literally look like an egg. This is an egg. It also takes up like a lot of foundation. Like this is quite a lot. Maybe I should do my face first and just try and get that out of the way. Also, the whole aim for this is to look kind of rough as well, so I haven't like painted in or like I haven't like primed or like moisturized or anything like that. It's just full on roughness, whatever that means. This is definitely the most ridiculous I've ever looked. I suppose that kind of works. Right, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't really know which way it should be blended though. I haven't done old age makeup in like years. I should be blending it out though. I feel like that looks like I've just given myself a really weird mustache. I look like something out of that Addams Family or Voldemort. I don't know. I'm so many characters. I'm so versatile. And then he also has like, I think you call them chin dimples. I also made the decision not to shave today, just to make myself look a little bit more masculine. Don't know how much of a good idea that was, but I suppose we'll find out. This is so dumb. Why do I do this to myself? Also, Dany DeVito's like jaw is like really oddly quite like wide, which means I feel like you need to kind of like carve out the cheekbones a wee bit like this. The youth of today, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, this is so weird trying to turn yourself into somebody else. Dany, you're probably not going to be watching this, but if you are, I'm sorry. Now that I'm looking at this as well, Dany DeVito's also kind of like, he's quite tanned. Gosh, I wish I had this reference photo before I started painting. Hopefully I'll warm him up later. People always underestimate how hard it is to actually turn yourself into other people as well. Right, maybe if I put in highlights that will also help. I mean, it probably won't, but let's just find out. One thing that me and Dany do have the same in common is the fact that we both have quite a large nose. So that is gonna work for us. I hope. Jeez, this is terrifying. Like, I actually look insane. Like, I definitely look older, but I kind of look... I don't even know what I look like. Oof, my eyes are so sensitive, and this feels like I'm actually punching it. Grr. Old man. Right, that's what I'll do. I'll lay down creams quite loosely, and then I'll go back in with contours. Oh, I need to highlight that more. Oh gosh, this is something. This is absolutely something. I don't think this looks bad, though. Like, I don't think it looks like Dany Devito just yet. I've also got, like, slight wrinkles, like, here as well. Thing is that Dany Devito is also kind of like a really, kind of like, warming character, in my opinion. So it's like, I don't want to make him look absolutely terrifying. And will give me some lines as well. Pro tip, spackling things all over your face breaks up the texture on your face, and it gives more of a realistic look. Okay, we're making some progress. I wouldn't say it's great progress, but we're making it anyway. I suppose I should powder this all. I've also never tried to make myself look like anyone before. Character makeup isn't something that inspires me very much. I often like making my own characters rather than trying to create ones that already exist. But this is quite ridiculous. There's a huge amount of respect that goes towards people that do this type of thing on a regular basis. It proper looks like I've given him a black eye. Jeez-o. Let it be known that this will be the last thing that I ever do when it comes to character makeup, because screw this. I also think I should give him age spots. Like, especially on my head. Like, just little bits. Nothing too drastic. The thumbnail. I feel like I need to highlight more intently. The shit that drag makes you do, man. Where is my life going? Right, I feel like that's pretty decent. Right, okay, now we're gonna get onto laying hair. And laying hair is really difficult because it gets really messy really quickly, so... Right, okay. So I did one eyebrow off camera, because I have not done this since college, so... it's a pretty hard process. Because hair gets everywhere, and it's really frustrating. But I cut up an old wig. What I've done is I've separated some of it, like so. And then I cut off that part of it, so it has like a clean edge. And then that's good to be left there for a second while I get the Pros-Aid. And like, the tip that I have for this laying hair is use small amounts of Pros-Aid or adhesive. Don't go wild with it, because the more hair that you have, or the more glue that you put in the situation, the more tricky the situation becomes. But yeah, leave that to dry for a wee second. Then you clump up the hair like this, stick it on, and use a brush or another like tool like this just to press it in. Be careful not to poke yourself in the eye, because that hurts. But aye. And then once that happens, you push it down to your skin and you slowly just pull away the rest, like so. Okay, they don't look horrific. They're not the best eyebrows on the planet. Let's try it with the glasses. Can't even see my eyebrows in this. I might darken them up a wee bit. Gosh, there's just so much hair flying out everywhere. Right, okay. So these eyebrows are pretty busted, but we'll move on. Oh gosh, it's all over my face. Right, now for the sideburns. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is, yep, I don't even know what to say. I don't know if I look like Dany Devito or just like a regular old man, but like a real attempt has been made here. Yeah, these aren't real glasses, just to let you know. But thank you for watching. I don't even know how to outro this. Thank you so much for watching along with this mental journey that I've just gone on. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then make sure to follow me on Instagram and maybe Patreon as well at patreon.com/AxelArtistries. And I'll leave you with a montage. because that's what you need for a makeup tutorial. Let's do it. Let's go. Cue the montage.